emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Allen taking it all the way to the rim. Hand delivering that one. Doorstep throwdown.
Here's Wall. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Allen outside. The shot from 20 feet away. Wall's shot is off. To the inside. Here's Richards. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Pass to Richards. Good work defensively by Carter.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Takes it inside. Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness! Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
And it's Wall with the ball for Brooklyn. That drive by Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, that free throw percentage of theirs has gone down since last season. As a matter of fact, significantly down.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. No good on the triple. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
He doesn't get the second one.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all five guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
Bosch with the bucket.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosch is all about taking these high percentage shots.
There's Carter. The rebound by Johnson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Carter inside the three-point line. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here is Carter after Magic Johnson's bucket. Sweet move. That drive by Carter. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Johnson outside. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday. Johnson with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Orlando shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And that one falls for Bosh.
You know, Chris Bosh offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Inside. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
All with it. Pass to Carter. To end the run. And he gets it to go. Carter's got 8 points.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
To the paint. Here's Richards.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Knocks it loose. Wall with the steal. Carter with it. Bridges covering. Carter at the elbow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Rubio. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Some changes for Brooklyn, so he can't get either to fall.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Pass to Trent. Back to Rubio. Trent outside over Davis. What a performance for Chris Bosh. He has been the story for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds.
The Magic. 23. Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Magic leading by 4. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
With the crossover, for rebound by the Nets. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Bosch with the bucket.
They know Bosch can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
It's Fox with the drive.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Holiday. Over to the wing. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Holiday. Three-pointer. And then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Barnes. Takes the assist and... lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Favors with the screen. The kick out to Holiday. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Fox. Here's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Fox. 10 points for him. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit. Because he was trying to get back at his opponents.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and If it's falling, I say stay with it.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
And in their second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low. Here's Bosch. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 19 points for Chris Bosch.
That kind of effort on defense will not stop Bosch from using his strength to overpower that defense.
And Fox gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Pass to Trent. The trade. Hands it from downtown. Trent got himself on the board with 3 there.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Wall wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
From deep. It's rebounded by Bosch.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Bounce pass from Trent. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Nets. Allen for the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Magic substitution. Magic Johnson.
Allen surveying the D. Pulls from the top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Ilyasova. Carter inside the three-point line and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Bosch And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And Bosh, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Wall with the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 15.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Here's Wall. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
I love the persistence and consistency and urgency of Holiday's defense. He does not take any plays off.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
On the wing, Bridges. It's stolen by Carter. The Nets working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Allen. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 10 points for him.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. Here's Johnson. He has 6. Here's Bosh. Shoots over Nurkic. And a great move by Bosh. Bosh has got 25 points in the game. Carter with it. Favors picks him up. That drive by Carter. The rebound by Holiday.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
The Nets with the lead. Into the lane. Favors with the rebound. Outside Bosh. To the middle. And then Favors with the dunk.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
Doubled by Bosh. Pass to Wall. Out to the right wing. Carter looking around. That one a little long.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up for the slam. Well done.
Here's Carter. Here he goes.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Allen's shot is off. Orlando leading. Outside Holiday. With the shot. On the wing, Holiday. Misses the 3.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this point. Man.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just 1 All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Pocket 6. To the inside. Johnson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Fox hits them both.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Johnson goes in, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Bosch with the bucket.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
The wide open look here for Fox. And again, it's the Nets missing. Poke loose. Here's Diallo.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Bosch scanning before. Trent left side. Bridges outside. Here's Bosch. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it. Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Fox from outside. It's rebounded by Bosch.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Trent with the wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Magic leading by 9. Inside. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Richards. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Nance. It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw, good.
A couple of things that make Ilyasova so unique are his quickness and shooting ability at 6'10".
Pass to Richards. Rubio with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second personal foul.
On the free throw, no good.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead.
The Magic 74.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Timeout Orlando. Time to make some joy for your Brooklyn Nets.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. Nets trailed by 10. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Allen. Drops one in from the wing. Allen's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Brooklyn.
And Allen is one of the most decorated scorers of all time. Love watching him work on offense and being rewarded for his efforts.
Pass to Ilyasova. Three-pointer, Fox. Gets that one to fall. That's his sixth field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Holiday. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Allen.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Allen's shot is off. Magic leading by 5. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nobody near Allen. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Bosh can't hit.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Allen outside. Driving to the basket. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Magic moving the ball around. Bosh with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Bosh, the screen. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
It's Fox with the drive. He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. High post Johnson. A second chance effort. Jacks up a 3. And no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Carter right side. Finish off by Carter.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Here's Holiday. It's tipped. Barnes with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Three-pointer, Fox.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yours, Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. He didn't get there once in the first. And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him.
Oh, wow. These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big times.
Fox inside the line. Back to Barnes. Pass to Nurkic. Over in the corner, Allen. Johnson with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses, or he'll do what he just did there.
Here's Fox. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Nets trail by 8. Carter on the wing. And then Carter with the jam.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
And here's Bosh with 3. Holiday. And Holiday is right there. And the Magic lead by 8.
Boy, such good instincts and agility. Makes Holiday really dangerous on the offensive glass. That time he fought to keep the play alive and got the bucket.
Here's Carter. Headshot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably has added motivation for him to excel.
No good at the strike this time. His second misses also. Bosh inside. And then Bosh with the jam.
Little plays like that are big plays. They can make all the difference sometimes. Not boxing out on the free throw, an absolute killer. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Richards, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
And it's Carter missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Magic.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chris Bosh.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Johnson can't get it to go. It's deflected. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Richards. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Magic lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.